that's a hard one. I think I'd really be in between Hulu and YouTube. There's just so much video consumption that happens on YouTube, you can't forget about that. That said, they've had some brand safety issues, so that always makes me a little bit concerned there. Hulu, the beauty about Hulu is they are this fully immersive, brand safe environment that you can target, track, and be within the premium environment and feel really safe about that. They also have a ton of scale, and they're really pushing for more non-intrusive ad formats that are effective in terms of thinking about consumer behavior, which I think is critical as we're embracing this different type of video landscape.
So that's a great question, because I'm talking to my clients right now who are brands. And some of them are very large brands whose brand following, known people, first party people, right, are as big as the networks they want to buy from. So what I say to my clients is we need to storyboard content that is somewhere between 6 seconds and 60 minutes. Meaning, you have a captured audience. You don't need to go to a network and give them money. You have a captured audience. We should be creating content for that audience.
I think it's really depending on the story you're looking to tell and the audience you're looking to reach. I don't think there's a perfect formula. And a lot of people are gravitating towards, 6-second spot is what I have to do for YouTube, or 30-second spot is too long now. But really, if you want to build a little bit of a story arc, you need a little over 15 seconds. So if you're explaining something and you want to show the product up front, but then you want to show the PR and the affirmation and that you want to trust the product, you may need a little bit more time.
Obviously, how many cuts can they make comes into play, because we would typically say you're going to need your 6-second, your 15, and your 30. That's kind of our general rule of thumb. If you're only going to do one thing, I would say do a 15. It doesn't really make sense to not have a 15. In fact, on many of the video platforms, that actually will do better than a 6 where you can't get your full message out. I would say though, always to have all 3 in your arsenal so that you can be thinking about how you can run the 30 first, then follow up with a 15, then retarget people with a 6, and have it all work throughout the funnel. Then you're going to need shorter and shorter messages to be converting people.
I think that we're heading into a multi-application in households. And I think that content will win at the end of the day. And if content is great content, the next Game of Thrones could be on a platform that doesn't exist yet. I think that people are, how many apps do we have on our phone, right? I think we all utilize about 8, but we have about 80, right? So I think that it's all gonna come down to content at the end of the day. I don't think anybody will win it, just like nobody won the cable wars.